Hello everyone, welcome to Fin Advisor. This is the fifth video in our Do It Mutual Fund series, and today I'll be showing the second demo for the debt mutual fund category, specifically for the short-term debt fund. And this video specifically is in English since the last video was in Hindi, the demo video. So in case you want to watch the demo video in Hindi, I would ask you to refer to the previous video. I'll put that in I button. And if you have not watched the 10 steps yet, please do watch the 10 steps to select the debt mutual fund before coming to this demonstration video. I'll put again in the I button. So let's start with this video. How do we select the best debt mutual fund for short-term debt category? Now starting, I've put this all the three websites like we mentioned earlier: Value Research, then Money Control for Crisil Rating, and then Morningstar as well. Now the first step is to select the 4-star and 5-star funds in all these three websites. So first look at some of the 5-star rated funds in Value Research. So you can let's go to Snapshot. So the 5-star rated funds are Axis, ICICI Prudential Short Term, and Kotak. And when we go to Crisil Rating, Axis, ICICI and Kotak, all three are not there. So now let's take it from this list. The 5-star in Crisil Rating is BNP and Principal. So if I select here, BNP and Principal are not there here. So now we'll have to check the 4 stars. So between these two common, L&T, Aditya Birla Sun Life, Sundaram and UTI. If we go here, Aditya Birla is there, L&T is there, other two are not there, Sundaram and UTI. So Aditya Birla and L&T are there between the Crisil Rating and Value Research. When we go to Morningstar, Aditya Birla is 4-star and L&T, let's go to next page. L&T here also is 4-star. So these two are definitely there in our list, which will keep the short list. Now since we were not able to get any 5-star funds, both ABSL and L&T are 4-star across these three websites. So what we'll do is we'll keep other funds also, some of the top funds in our shortlisting. So that we'll do in our next step. So step number 3 is to shortlist based on the AUM. So AUM will check. So AUM, you can see ABSL is 8,300 crores, and for ICICI it is 23,000 crores. L&T is 4,000 crores. So based on AUM, we'll also keep some of the other top funds. So the other top funds are Axis, HDFC, and IDFC based on AUM. So if we keep these as well for the next few steps. So now the next steps is to get the relative past performance. So we'll go to the returns tab. So if we see the short-term return, so ABSL first in 1 year rank is 1, so that's the best. ICICI is second, SGFC is third. So let's take only top 3. If we go to long-term, ICICI is both 3-year and 5-year is 1, HDFC 3-year, 5-year 3 and 5, ABSL 6 and 2, while the others, if we see, L&T is 8 and 13. So I think we'll drop L&T based on this, that they have not performed well in the long term. Even in short term, I think their rank was 18, so we'll definitely drop L&T. So now the only 3 funds are remaining in our shortlist: ABSL Short Term Debt Fund, HDFC, and ICICI Prudential Short Term. So next step is to find the risk metrics. So we'll go to the risk stats. So when we go to the risk stats, first thing we'll check is the first fund risk grade and fund return grade. So ABSL has average risk grade while it has given above average fund return, while HDFC and ICICI have below average risk and they have given above average and high risk. So based on this, ICICI is definitely winning with below average risk, so it is taking lower risk and generating much higher return. and even HDFC has below average risk, but slightly lower return on based on this parameter above average. Let's validate with others. So when we compare these three standard deviation, which is the parameter for volatility and the risk, we see HDFC has the lowest 1.76 and second being ICICI. When we check Sharpe ratio, Sharpe ratio is highest for HDFC again, so this means that HDFC is giving higher returns. Sortino ratio is very important, so let's check that as well. ABSL, HDFC is 5.32 and much higher than the other two, ICICI and ABSL. So alpha, if we check, alpha is highest for ICICI and HDFC is second. So all these parameters, when we check, I think ABSL is definitely losing to HDFC and ICICI. So now we have only two shortlisted candidates, HDFC and ICICI, till the step 5. So the step 6 is to check the modified duration and the average maturity. Let's go to that. So if we check the modified duration for this, it's 2.41 years and average maturity 3.5, while HDFC, the modified duration is 2.6 and average maturity is 3.46. And one more thing that we should have done in the last step was to check the credit quality and interest rate sensitivity in this grid. So which is interest rate risk is medium and credit quality is high for HDFC, while for ICICI interest rate risk is high. So this is a alarm for us. So in this, HDFC wins. And even if you see the modified duration, ICICI is 2.41 while HDFC is 2.61. So based on modified duration, actually ICICI is kind of ahead of that. So interest rate risk in ICICI is lower. So all these, generally these risk grades are prepared at a certain period. So at this point, I think the interest rate risk is lower in ICICI. So here ICICI is kind of ahead. The next step is to check the YTM and expense ratio. So yield to maturity, like you can see, 5.11, and expense ratio, if we go above, is 0.4. So 5.11 minus 0.4 would be 4.71%. So that gives you a generic idea how much return that you can get. So here, if we check for HDFC, it is 5.3 and expense is much lower, 0.24%. So it's 5.07% for HDFC if we subtract the YTM from expense ratio. So definitely HDFC is winning here. Let's go to the next parameter, which is exit load. So if we check the exit load here for HDFC, the exit load is 0, which is very good. Let's check it for ICICI as well. Exit load is 0, so both are equivalent here. Next is step number 9, where we check the DPA credit quality. So let's go to the portfolio. If we see the top holdings of ICICI, all of them SOV A1 plus, which is highest rating, AAA again highest rating. There is a AA plus, which is the second highest rating, so it is 0.98%. Then again AA plus, which is 0.9%, so overall roughly around 2% AA plus. Then there is a AA minus, also 0.84, so roughly around 3% assets which are not the topmost quality for ICICI. When we go to HDFC and check their holdings in detail, let's see what is second highest. So 1.46% AA plus here. Again AA plus 1.2, so 2.6%. So 2.6%. So definitely HDFC is safer. ICICI was around 3%. So HDFC and ICICI also had a AA minus, which is a bit lower than AA plus. So based on this, definitely HDFC is winning. The next step is to check the mutual fund manager. So that we can just check here in fees and details. So mutual fund manager, if we check for HDFC and ICICI, HDFC is Anil Bamboli for last 8 years. So definitely a very large tenure. So last 8 years, governments can be given to Anil's team. While for ICICI, again Manish Banthia is there for 8 years, but there is a new manager, Nikhil Kabra, for only 0.1 year. So this is a new manager, but Manish Banthia is still there. But it seems like there is a transition happening, and Manish might move to other portfolios, and Nikhil might be the active manager, which is a new manager. So this is kind of a red alarm. So I'll definitely now, based on the overall analysis, I think HDFC short-term debt fund is winning overall, and that's the best debt mutual fund in short-term debt category as of now, based on the returns and all the 10 steps that we did. So this is the end of the video, and if you do like this video, please share with your family and friends so that they also get the right investment advice. Thank you so much, and see you in my next video.